Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope we're good. I hope we're ready. Oh, my mic is a little far. Well, a little further than usual. Let's get that here. Big ups to whoever is tuning in here. So, I hope you liked the little Christmas theme, if you saw it / heard it. Yeah, that'll be lasting the duration of the Christmas time. And I hope everyone has had a great beginning to December, even if it is the first day. But anyway, today is a big one. Today, City are taking on Liverpool. We're going to speak about the starting 11. Of course, we are. Here it is. We'll speak about both sides, just making sure nothing glitched. No, that looks good. Cool. Let's see this game. Chelsea beating Villa 3-0 currently. Looks like that game's all good. Who we got in the chat? That's so stupid. That 11 is plain stupid. What, the one from us, I'm guessing? I'm going to get into it because I'm not super happy. Only one player has scored in that 11 in the Prem this season. Well, that's got to be Haaland, doesn't it? Yeah, thinking about it now. Kovacic, obviously injured. Doku on the bench. De Bruyne on the bench. Stones unavailable. Vardy on the bench. Oh, I'm going to speak into it. Or take a good decision. Yeah, it shows that we're not afraid to make those calls. You know, Edison didn't play well versus Feyenoord, and it's showing. He's out the squad, or out the 11. Rico's going to get destroyed in midfield. The midfield worries me. I don't think that this was the game to play to do this, but at the same time, we haven't got many cards from the midfield. You know, it's either that or Bernardo and Gundogan in the pivot, and we saw how that went. You can risk Nico Riley, and at this point, I don't really mind. Why is the ruthless sermon not of others? Favoritism at its finest. My screen here is going crazy. It's bugging a bit for this Chelsea game. But yeah, I don't know why some players are persisting to start and why some aren't. The only one I do get it for is Haaland, because there's literally no one that can cover him. We have no cover for Haaland, no proper cover, you know. We can rest him in games that the squad will find easier, like how we did against Watford. We rested him. But, like, other than that, we have no cover for Haaland. Well, that was naughty by Joao Felix. But anyway, I'll speak about the 11 now. Ortega in net. Look, I have faith in Ortega. The last time he played for us would have been, I believe, a Champions League game, and he got a clean sheet. It was the last Champions League game we won, so you know, he's only had clean sheets in the Champions League. He did concede one versus Watford. But on a whole, I'm fine with Ortega playing. You know, I have faith in him. I trust that guy. You know, last season he proved it to me. And he proved it to everyone, not just me. That he can fill that role of the number one keeper and make sure that there is no drop-off. Moving on, Kyle Walker, right back. I had a gutting feeling that this was going to happen. It just worries me. I'm scared to see Luis Diaz run at Kyle Walker. I think it could be an absolute nightmare for Walker. I think that Diaz can turn. Last season, Walker had enough trouble with him. This season, I can see Kyle Walker getting turned inside out. I can really see it. I'll always love what Walker did for the team in his good years, but he's not in those good years anymore. I feel like he is out of it. I don't think he's got that pace that he used to. He's getting outpaced by a lot of people at the moment. So, it is worrying. It is worrying. And moving on, Akanji Diaz, probably the only bit that's not too bad. Diaz, I'm very happy that he's back. We needed him today, and the last win we got, he was in the team. Obviously, I'm not going to say that he's the difference maker. He will be what wins us the game, but I feel so much more confident with him leading the back line than anyone else, because he is the leader of that back line, even if Walker wears the armband. He is absolutely the leader. You can just tell in the way he plays, how he commands players to do stuff and all that. Diaz was a necessary component today in getting, if there is hope of getting a decent result, Ruben Diaz is a absolutely key component into making that happen. So, yeah, I'm thrilled to see Ruben Diaz back in the squad, to be honest. Very happy about that. Akanji, look, he hasn't been as good as of late, such as with the whole back line. I think I said to start Vardio, but look, I think Akanji's probably going to end up playing a role where he goes into midfield a little bit, possibly. I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, because he did do that a bit last season. We all concluded that he wasn't as good as John Stones was, but still, he has done it. And to be fair, he could do it today. Although Rico Lewis is in that pivot with Gundogan. Look, I love Rico. He's 20 years old. He's got such a bright future ahead of him. I love the guy, and I feel like in due time he could play anywhere, that he wishes to play. I think he's got so much talent. I don't know if the midfield is best suited for him today. The high speeds of Liverpool's midfield, the physicality of certain players, I know it might put him out, but I don't know if he hasn't got the physicality for it, Rico. He's probably got the technicalness, to be fair. He's very technical on the ball. He can play it around quite nicely. But, yeah, I don't know if he's got everything that's needed, and especially in a game like this, I think he could find it extremely tough. But I'm going to back him. I love Rico Lewis. And, yeah, I mean, I have no reason to start calling him out and all that. He's so young. We need to support him all we can. Gundogan. Look, I thought he was better this Feyenoord. I had a feeling he'd start today, and he did. And he does. So I'm hoping Ilkay has a good one. I'd never want him to not play good. He's our guy. But I think Liverpool's speed is destructive. I think it is. They're speedy in their attack, they're speedy in their midfield, and their defense isn't exactly slow. Gundogan is slow. He hasn't got the speed. I remember he hit the brakes. No, he turned on the burners against Spurs, right on their fourth goal. He got nowhere near it. He got absolutely nowhere near it, because there was no way he was ever catching a player like Johnson. Maddison, all it took was a quick burst of speed for him to get away. Liverpool will look to exploit that. They know our midfield is weak at the moment. They know it. They know that our midfield lacks the speed, and they will try to exploit that. I'm certain of it. They'll try and take it from our midfield and push for an attack. I think that is going to be Liverpool's main game plan, to take it from the midfield and then burst forward with their immense pace. Bernardo, I haven't been impressed with him this season. I don't need to say that again. I think everyone knows I haven't been impressed. I think it's been a lackluster year for him. I don't think he's been very good for most of the year. I think he's had good moments, but I don't think he's been consistently good. So Bernardo does worry me. Bernardo hasn't got the pace. Now then, he's playing off the right, to my assumption. I don't see him playing for the middle. I believe the only other player that's playing off the right would be Phil Foden, and then, it would be a very weird thing. Phil Foden plays off the right, Gundogan next to Bernardo in the middle, and then Rico covering, and Slash Akanji goes in with him. That could happen. It's not impossible. He's there. Kind of just watching Chelsea highlights here. Near post. Oh wait, Palmer final goal. I didn't realise it was free. Oh, that was a nice goal. Anyway, Bernardo, yeah, he does worry me. I've made my thoughts very vocal on him. I hope that he has a game like he did at Anfield 3 years ago. I hope that he can produce one of those again, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's the honest answer. I don't know if he can. I don't know if that's in his locker, in all honesty. Big game. Liverpool players. Just seeing a clip of them coming out to warm up. Here's our boys. Foden, look, I've been making excuses for this guy most of the season now, saying, he's, if he keeps doing that, he's going to get it eventually, and then he'll be back to his form. I can't, there's no more time for you to get back into your form now, as much as you would like to have that privilege of time, we're out of it. We've lost too much. We've been the reason of our own losses. We need to pick it up now. We need to have the big players show that they are big, show why they are who they are. Phil Foden, show why you won Player of the Season. Haaland, show why you've won Golden Boots after Golden Boots. Show your ruthlessness. We need to be ruthless today. Liverpool make an error, take it. Make them pay. Make them wish that they hadn't misplaced that pass. Make them wish that they didn't get caught off the ball. Make them wish that they didn't stick out their foot when they did. All that is absolutely necessary to get the win. Absolutely necessary. Because if we fail to take opportunities, Liverpool are going to make a lot of chances. Okay, if we can keep them out and take what we get, then the game hopefully only goes one way. Liverpool are going to get chances, though. That's a fate I've accepted, and something that I believe fans have accepted too. Liverpool are very good. They can make chances. They're brilliant at hitting on the break. I'm just hoping that we are prepped for this game. I hope we've done our research. I hope we go into this and are expecting a challenge, I hope we're not naive. It's not going to be a case of, you got to take the next one for me. That's not today. Today is all about taking what you get. There's in your mind, there is no next one. Because that could very well be the case. Think about December last year against Villa. We got maybe a shot or two off in the first 20 minutes, didn't get another shot for the rest of the game. Think about that. Think about those kind of games where you probably thought in your head, we'll get him in the next one. We'll get him when the ball comes back to me again. It might not. Liverpool might be that well set up. We've seen it before, we can see it again. We have to be ready. We have to be ready. Nunez, probably the one player I go into today with a bit of happiness, because Nunez, I think, has been one of our better players as of late. He's been, he got an assist for Feyenoord. I think on a whole, he's probably made the he's probably, in terms of chance creation of the last few games, he's probably in the higher area. He's been making opportunities even in the games where we've been bad. He made chances versus Bournemouth. He made chances versus Feyenoord. He has made chances for us in games. We need to take them though. And Nunes, if you get an opportunity, you've got to take yours. I want ruthless from the Blues today. I want them to all go out, okay, knowing that this is going to be a challenge, knowing that they might not win. But I want them to leave everything on that field. I want them to give absolutely everything to winning today's game. Like, I don't want to feel like at the end of the 90, win or lose, I don't want to feel like they could have done a bit better there. They could have done a bit better. I feel like they had more in them. I don't want that. I want absolutely everything being given today, because this is the game to do it. There's no better game today than to prove your worth. Fans, despite 6 games winless, they've paid for tickets today to show that they still support the players, to show that they still support this club and are through thick and thin. All right, but at the end of the day, the fans, the players, the coaches, the owners, they all want the same thing, and it's to win. So let's fight for the same goal. Make it worth it. We have to. How long until kickoff? Shall I check? 26 minutes. Big ups to whomever is tuning in. Appreciate it. United 4-0 versus Everton. Forgot that game was happening. Back in just a second. And I'm back. Ooh. Just sent a message, just realising I need to put my phone on silent. There we go, that's better. There's Joe Gomez, Liverpool defender. Surprised he's not left Liverpool. Yeah. I thought him to be a bit more than a bench player. How old is he? Because he's been at Liverpool for... He must be an academy player. Got to be like 28. 27. I thought he would be. Joined the club 9 years ago. 18. In terms of Premier League minutes, he's had 264. Well, minutes this season, not just Premier League. 264. On the whole, I don't think he plays an awful lot for Liverpool. Last season he got about 3k minutes, to be fair. Be interesting. It will be interesting to see how he does. Grow the game. The sub door. Just gonna load up Canva, make sure I've got all my graphics ready. I've done most of them for the whole of today. They're all basically ready. Just gonna go to the kickoff one because I haven't got an image on that. There are the Liverpool players training. John Stone's absent. Yeah, I thought he would be. This is City going mental. What, it's going crazy right now? I thought it'd be relatively calm now. I mean, I know he's not happy with the 11. Quick watch. It's been live for almost an hour, fair play. He called me a rival mount because I said this is going to be funny. Well, reactions. To be fair, rival reactions are funny to see. I think we all take a certain love in them. It wouldn't be the first time. There's fan reaction channels. Why can't I say challenge channel? Keep getting those confused somehow. Those fan reaction channels, they exist and they do well for a reason. People love to see them. And look, I've clicked on those videos before, partly to see Mark Goldbridge's reaction because I know he likes to go a bit crazy. I only really do it when the game's like big. Like I obviously checked out Goldbridge's reaction to Liverpool 7-0. I wanted to see that and I didn't think it was worth missing. And it was not worth missing because it was a interesting reaction to say the least. Premier League career for Ortega: 12 appearances, 8 goals conceded, 74% save ratio since the start of PL last season. Edison 65% in that same period. So, but on to rival fan reactions. To see a rival fan angry is, some people do take pleasure in that. I don't really watch it. Not anymore, at least. I don't really find myself with enjoying it tons. Although I'm not gonna lie, whenever I see a TikTok and Goldbridge appears on my FYP and he's a bit angry, it is funny to watch. So, Ortega, big game for him. He did really good off the bench at Anfield. Goldbridge 3-0 versus Palace was calmer than your 3-0 versus Spurs. What, the game we lost 4-0? Or am I getting confused? Luis Diaz, Premier League career. Oh, never mind. 6 goals in his last 7 starts at Anfield. So, he's pretty good at Anfield. Yeah, you both just sat there and said 3-0. Mika Richards, Daniel Sturridge, Roy Keane, and I can't remember that guy's name. They are the pundits all covering it in their box. Ooh, it's going to be a big one. Ooh, yawn. Don't know why I'm too tired today. I slept pretty good. Got my hours. Would you ever support Hull? Probably not. Not in this lifetime. Maybe in the next one. We'll see. Showing a promotion ad for the game now. A hype ad. Just seen Trent doing the shush thing. Seen Aguero smash it near post. Phil Foden, Salah. Haaland. John Stones off the line. De Bruyne. Not too long now, just over 10 minutes. Just over 10 minutes to wait. Pep still got a scratch on his nose. Or at least that's what this image is showing. And my kickoff post graphic is ready. You should support Hull. I don't know. I'm quite happy in the Premier League and playing in Champions League, but I appreciate the offer. When do Hull next play? They got a new coach yet? Because I know Tim Walter got booted out, did he not? You won't be Champions League for long. Still no coach. Still no coach. Ooh, unlucky. Well, if we won't be in Champions League, then probably be in Europa League. And even that is still in Europe. Oh, City ad for the 4 in a row together thing. It's Pep pointing to his head. Speaking about the mindset, doesn't matter about the difficulty. We're going to play the game with a big smile. They will not survive. They will not survive. When that is here, they will not survive, guys. What a guy. How can you not like Pep? Up the Tigers, it says HCFC Vlogs. (3-1) versus Middlesbrough last time out. It's 5 losses in a row. Worst form out of any championship team. You're tied for bottom. Oof. I think top 6 will be a push and a half, won't it? Not too long now. Not too long. Who's a better vlogger, me or Glimpse? I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch either. I don't really watch matchday vlog content anymore, so I don't really watch either of them. So, to be honest, don't know. You know, it could be you, it could be Glimpse. Maybe you're both equal. Just over 5 minutes until kickoff now. Just gonna make sure I've had no messages. And I have. It's definitely me, says HCFC Vlogs. Fair enough. That should do. Alright, players all about to walk out onto the pitch. Sissy all lined up in the tunnel. Starting to walk out now. Camera on Ortega. I think he's seems to be like the biggest surprise out of anyone. See players walking down the tunnel a bit now. Don't think they're quite walking out onto the field. Come on, Sissy. Players all walking out onto the field now. There's Arne Slot. Camera on Salah. He loves a big occasion. He's not scared to get goals on us. That's for sure. Here's Haaland. Camera is on him. Now Trent. The cameras are all funny today. It might just be my TV, but the cameras are definitely weird. Players now all shaking hands before the game gets going. Here's Liverpool's starting 11. Remember when Mama Connect saw on camera? I do. How could I forget? Here's Liverpool starting 11. Kelleher between the sticks. You can just read it to the left-hand side of the screen if you want to. Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson make the back line. But yeah, you've got both 11s on either side, so have a read if you wish to. According to Sky, it's a pivot of Gravenberch and McAllister. And then Salah off the right, Dominic Szoboszlai through the middle, Gakpo off the left, and Luis Diaz leading the front as striker. So according to Sky, it's a 4-2-3-1 for Liverpool. There it is. And now on to the Blues, Manchester City. Between the sticks, it is Stefan Ortega. Of course, if you want to read City's 11, you've got to look there. Kyle Walker, Diaz, Akanji, and Nathan Ake complete the back line of 4. Midfield 3, according to Sky, of Rico Lewis, Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva. And a front 3 of Phil Foden off the right, Nunez off the left, and Erling Braut Haaland up top. There it is. I'm worried because Liverpool have got like 5 bodies in the midfield. 5-ish. Of course, Salah and Gakpo will hang a bit more forward, but I'm sure they'll fight in the midfield for for periods if they need to. Most tackles and passes in the box for Liverpool this season. No, into the box for Liverpool this season. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Do you reckon he'll sign a new contract? There's not too long left. He's got about half a year, hasn't he? City doing a team huddle. Kyle Walker. He's the guy doing it. It looks like Diaz is actually the guy talking. I could see hand signals there, so it looks like Diaz was talking. So that was a good team talk. City's huddle disbands and they all spread out into their areas. Liverpool will kick off. Game will get going at any second now. It is 4 o'clock. So Bosley is going to be the man who kicks it off. Any second. And we're underway. Ball back to Kelleher from Liverpool. Ball back long. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for us. Come on, Sissy. Out by Sissy. Throw in Robertson to take it. Bernardo heads it back forward. Robertson loses it. Rico Lewis hoofs it forward. It's going to be another throw in. Throw in, sent forward. Szoboszlai. Here's Gakpo. Bernardo challenging him. Foul by... Oh no, not a foul. It's out by City. Throw in, taken. Went back to the back line. They booted it forward. Akanji heads it towards Haaland. Oh my god, this camera's awful. Foden skips past one, gets tackled by the next, and now it's back with Kelleher. Gravenberch. Salah. Ooh, ball in. No one gets that. Out of play. Yeah, you can see the idea from Salah, but no one could get on the end of it. Ortega to take the goal kick. He sends it out wide. Here's Núñez. Núñez gives it away. Salah. Trent on the ball. Managed to keep it. He did quite well with that. Szoboszlai. Gomez. Bernardo intercepted that, but for some reason just booted it towards their goal, and it goes nowhere near the net. Don't know if the goal was to get it in the net. This is Edison's 8th ever time being named on the bench for City in the Premier League. Foul by Ake on Salah. The camera's awful. It's like glitching really bad. It might just be me, but it's glitching really bad. Haaland. Barely kept a hold of that. Given away. Gundogan gets pressed off the ball. Diaz slips in Gakpo. Gakpo in the box. Shoots. Ortega saved. There you go. Good save, Ortega. Offside anyway from the ref. But that's still great keeping by Ortega. Let's see this back. Was he even offside? Oh, it's because of Diaz. Diaz was obstructing the vision of the keeper. Although it was a good save anyway. Ortega. Akanji. Gets a push from Diaz. That's a foul. Yeah, I thought so. Diaz. Bernardo. Ake. Diaz. Walker. Liverpool got a lot of players forward. Ortega, nice ball to Foden. Foden sends one over the top for Haaland. Haaland chasing it, but Gomez is already on it and he heads it back to the keeper, Kelleher. Ortega? No, what? Gomez, not Ortega. How have I gotten that mixed up? Trent sent forward, being chased. Salah. Diaz. Oh. Did well, close it. Here's Trent. Come on. Ball out wide. Szoboszlai. Sends one in. Ortega. Good hands. Gets to it. Good defended by whoever it was that was on Diaz as well. This camera is abhorrent. Easily the worst I've seen. It might just be me, but yeah, this has been a hard watch. Akanji. Oh, gives it away. Gravenberch going forward. Shot. Poor shot by Szoboszlai. And it's straight into the arms of Ortega. Gundogan now. He's got Nunez out wide. He passes it back to Akanji. Now Walker. Now Foden. Now Rico. Now Walker. Foden. Nice ball into Gundo. Now Nunez. Nunez on Trent. He leaves him be. Oh, Nunez tries to slip it back into Gundo, but he fails in doing so. Ball sent to the opposite flank, where Robertson now gets on a sprint. He plays one forward. Diaz. Good tackle by Ake. Good block by Ake. Szoboszlai. Good block by Ake again. It's still here. Trent. Ball in. Rico sent it out for a throw. Good defender by Ake there. Had to maybe 2 or 3 blocks. I think it may have been 3. That was good defending. Ooh. He's just feeling his wrist. Yeah, it's not handball, but his hand is like here on his body. It's not a worry about that. But it has hit his hand whilst it's gone through, and he just been feeling a little bit of pain, it looks like. Hopefully it's nothing. I've had a broken wrist before, so I do know what it's like. It's not pleasant, to say the least. I'll try keep an eye on him. Bernardo boots it away. I think Gake's all right. He's moving his arms pretty fluidly. And he's about to take a throw in. Yeah, I think he's good. Trent hoofs one forward. Diaz chasing it. He gets to it. It's back to Walker. And it's back to Ortega. Good defense by Walker there. It's a good ball by Trent there. The fact that he can just hoof that and it's right at the feet of Diaz. Palmer again and there. He says, glimpsed. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I saw Palmer's goal. Absolute beauty, to be fair. Ortega sends one forward. Haaland gets beaten to it by Van Dijk. Walker now is Diaz. Walker sent. It's back with Liverpool. Szoboszlai has a hit. Good save. It's still in our box. Sends it back out wide. Trent tries to put one in. Good defender by Nunez. Arsenal above Chelsea on alphabetical order. Seriously? No, that can't be. Seriously? Is that a thing? Like, you'd have to be matching in everything, I'd assume. Szoboszlai. Oh, Liverpool just hit the post. Genuinely just hit the post. Van Dijk header post. Yeah, you guys are literally tied in everything. 26 goals scored, 14 goals conceded, 12 goal difference, 25 points, 7 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. We are matching in everything. Fair enough. Blinking heck. Ball out wide. Here is Mohamed Salah. Salah still. 1-0. It's been coming. Yeah, Gakpo on the back post gets to it. It's been coming. Oh, I forgot to get scoreboard up. Better sort that. It's been coming. It doesn't surprise me. It's Gakpo on the back post. That's Kyle Walker's man. There you have it. It doesn't come as a shock. Just on the 12th minute, we're already behind here. My name starts with A, so I better. Let's have a look at this. Robertson to Trent in the midfield. Sends a ball out wide to Salah. Trent is unbelievable. That's an unreal pass. And yeah, Walker just loses his man. It's a great ball by Salah. I don't know if it's a shot that kind of turns into a pass, but shot or not, it's absolutely brilliant. If it's a shot, it's going wide, but Gakpo still makes a phenomenal run and gets there. Ball over the top. Salah chasing it. Kanji on him. Good defending. Out for a throw. Phil Foden down, clutching his knee. Oh, injuries are not what I'd like right now. Ooh, yeah, that's going to hurt. It's unintentional, I think, but I believe Gravenberch. It was someone with an 8. Gravenberch or Gakpo, one or the other. It's on the turn. Gravenberch, whoever it is, they've got their back to Foden. Foden's coming behind them, and they lift their leg, studs up into the knee of Foden, scrapes right across that. How did the defence let that in? How did Walker lose his man? He's lost him again. He's not watching his runner. We are missing Rodri. Stay on for this. It's HCFC Vlogs. Walker talking to Diaz. Medical team. Walker now talking to Bernardo. Medical team all around Foden. I say like all around him, like there's a ton of them. There's two people. One of them's like clutching his knee and like playing with it and all that. It's a good head. Oh, was that a fingertip save by Ortega? Just moments before they hit the post. We were warned. The threat was there. Foden currently on the sideline. I think he is going to continue. But we're down to 10 men momentarily whilst he's gone. Match stats. 5 shots for Liverpool, 3 on target, 7 touches in the opponent box, 62% possession. City stats, 0 shots, 0 on target, 0 touches in the opponent box, and 38% possession. Lovely. Gravenberch, good tackle. Here's Gakpo. Throw in for Liverpool. Rico Lewis, can't believe it. They've thrown it back to, I think that's Van Dijk. Yeah, it is. Ooh. Foden, Nunez, ball back forward, Salah, offside. When scoring first this season in the Premier League, Liverpool, 9 games, 9 wins, 0 draws, 0 defeats. In all fairness, Chelsea lost at Anfield, so it's a tough place to be, but 5th in the league isn't great for Man City. Is that where we are at the moment, as long as we lose? Yeah. Indeed it is. And hey, look, if Forest beat us, which is not impossible, Salah beats Ake to that, and that's a great tackle by Nathan Ake to stop Salah from getting through there. Absolutely brilliant defending. It's Trent again. Unreal pass. He's so good. That is such a brilliant ball. Easily player of the day so far. He has been unreal. If we lose this game, we are 5th in the league, and if we lose to Forest, we'll drop to about 6th, and depending on goal difference, which Tottenham are ahead of us on. If Tottenham win their next game, and potentially even Brentford, if they win their next game and we lose against Forest, then they'll be above us too. Ooh, headed just wide by Van Dijk. He's had 2 big headers now, which he's both missed. Yeah, just wide. It's close. Van Dijk getting a 3 headers, insane. Don't know how that's happened. Held 5 losses in a row, 10 games without a win, joint points with 23rd. Yeah, I saw that. Did see that. Not the best spot. It's a difficult job for whoever comes in for you guys. Here's Diaz. Trent. Gakpo skied it. "19 minutes gone. Come on, City, says LNW. Hopefully. That would be nice. It's not looking good, that's what I'll say. Akanji. Walker. Bernardo. Walker. We can't get out our own half here. Nine-point gap between first and second, who is in the championship at the moment. So, I know the gap's going to be even bigger now because we're not the team in second. 9-point gap. Yeah, checks out. Bernardo. Bad header. Trent. Kelleher sends the ball long. Gakpo and Walker missed the header. Gakpo keeps it in, sends it down the line. Here is Robertson. Good run. Tries to play a ball in. I think Rico Lewis blocked it. What's happening, bro? This is sad, man. Palmer got more Gino than Drogba did in his first 50 games at Stamford Bridge. There you go. Yeah, I did see his stats earlier. Cole Palmer's got like 28 goal contributions at Stamford Bridge in like 23 games or 22 games. Yeah, what's happening, bro? We're not playing well. Liverpool been all over us. We've barely left our own half, you know. We're yet to have a shot. Liverpool have hit the post. They've had big opportunities. Ball in here. Still in our box. Haaland boots it away. Ball back in from Trent, but it wasn't his best cross. It goes well and truly over. You forgot to stay humble. Connect always is humble. Can we even score 1 goal, says Truth Hurts? At the rate we're going, the question you need to ask is whether we can get 1 shot. Or better yet, 1 touch in the opponent box, which we're yet to have. Long ball here from Ortega. Nunez pressing Trent for it. Now he's pressing Kelleher, and Kelleher gets it away. Gakpo failed to keep it in. And look at that. The ball's in Liverpool's half. I suspect not for long. Walker throws it back. Yep, into our half. Big up to the people tuning in. Appreciate it. Wish it was under better circumstances. Make sure to hit the likes. Brighton above you. Yeah, I know. Touches in the final third. Liverpool 45, Man City 5. Last time Hull played Liverpool, we won 2-0. When was that? That's a while ago. Earliest of like 2017, because of that one season. We're going to League One, says Glimps. Okay. 2017. There you go. Gakpo loses it. Bernardo sends out wide to Rico now. Rico, nice play. Bernardo, got to send that to Nunez, and he does. Go on. Nunez touches into the box. Nunez still loses it to Trent. So easy, that. Trent now pushing forward. That was a frustration foul by Nunez. Yeah, he gets booked. Pure frustration that. We've seen that a lot from Nunes. I think that's probably the biggest flaw to his game. Whenever he makes like a mistake or loses the ball. And it's a flaw and it's a con and a pro. Whenever he loses the ball, makes a mistake, he's super eager to win it back. Sometimes too eager there, So blatant foul on Trent there. I remember against Sporting, he gave away a blatant penalty. So, let's talk about Hull's home atmosphere. Was it good? Hull's atmosphere is cast 2-0 down, still outsinging Middlesbrough every time we had conceded chances allowed. Fair play. I hope the City fans are chanting a bit. Nice ball from Akanji into Haaland. Van Dijk dealt with him there. Oh, Gundogan, good high press, wins that. Akanji, Gundo, Bernardo, Ake, Foden, Ake, Gundo, Foden. Pass back to Bernardo. We're just getting pushed back to our own half here. Yep, we're by the halfway line now, back into our own half. We were outside of Liverpool's box a minute ago. Ortega, Akanji, Ortega again. Diaz, Walker. Foden. Oh, surely a foul there. Yeah, foul by Gakpo. Bernardo. Last 5 minutes, possession, 68% City, 32% Liverpool. Hopefully we can actually turn that into something. Foden. Oh, that was really nice. That was really good by Foden. Just no one on the end of that. Here's Bernardo. Nunes. Ake. Nunes. Ake. Akanji. Foden. Akanji. Ball in. Van Dijk beats him to the header. And Kelleher retrieves the ball. Didn't hear Hull at all on the TV. Watch my vlog, chanted for 90 minutes. Oh. Sabozai. Salah. Salah on Ake. Ball in. Gakpo heads it across. Easy catch for Ortega. Gundo. Akanji. Foden. Ball goes out of play off Gravenberch. It's going to be a City throw. Coming on 30 minutes gone. Slot gives the ball to Ake, fellow Dutchman. Come on, Blues. Bernardo brings the ball forward a bit. Rico gets pushed over. Diaz pings the ball forward. Nunes. touched it down just to have it taken off him by Trent. Foden, Akanji. Kelleher. Ball forward. Gakpo and Walker miss the throw-in. No, miss the header. It goes out of play. Gakpo throw. McAllister. Van Dijk. McAllister. Who we got here? Robertson. Oh, didn't quite beat Rico there. Rico did quite good. Oh, Foden gets it lost in his feet. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Trent. Shoots. Blocked by Akanji. Goes out of play. Half's gone quite quickly, surprisingly. Did Robertson get sent back to hell? No. No. Switched over to Trent here. Gravenberch. Probably from my computer. I don't know if you can pick it up, but it's being quite loud. I don't know why. I literally opened the Canva tab and I'm sending it into overdrive. Gomez, Gravenberch, foul by Foden, gets booked. Yeah, Gravenberch spins him and Foden just pulls him back to prevent him from making that run. So, yeah, I can understand the yellow there. Does Robertson... Oh, wait, we don't need Robertson anyway, so it's HDSC Vlogs. Fair enough. You guys will be fine with... what's his name? Regan Slater. He'll do the job. Good tackle by Ake there. He's done good on Salah today. I know Salah got the assist on that goal, but I think he's been very good. Ake locking down Salah. All Bro does is yap. One of the best fans at Borough. Who's one of the best fans at Borough? McAllister to take this corner, not Trent. Does he not do both corners? Oh well. Ball in. Trent, edge of the box. Shot. Just wide. Yeah, it's just gone wide. I think it hits the steward's leg. Unlucky. Just had a message. Not important. Akanji, Ake. Ball forward. Nunez chasing it. Go on, Nunez. Never. What? Ref gave that as a foul somehow. Salah. Szoboszlai. Gomez. Van Dijk. Ooh, almost gave it away. Szoboszlai recovered. Szoboszlai. Into Gakpo. Szoboszlai again. Now Robertson. Gives it to Gakpo. Nice run. Gakpo keeps going. Did that get kept in? That didn't go out. I don't know why Robertson's got his hand up. Here is Akanji. Foden, nice flick onto Gundo. Oh, he's got no chance. He's got absolutely no chance on Gravenberch. It is a yellow on him, but either way, it's sprint off and Gravenberch is catching Gundo like that. Yeah, he does just push into the back of him there. Gravenberch, he gets booked because of it. It's essentially the thing Phil Foden did to him earlier, except instead of a pull, it was a grab. Well, a shove. So it's a good run. You know, Phil Foden gets a nice little pass into his man. So, you know, it was good play, and it was probably the right moment to do something like that. Be nice if we can get one shot before half time. And I do not want it to be this free kick. I make that very clear. I do not want our first shot to just be an absolute wild card from a mile out. Good thing it wasn't. Here's Gundo. Walker. Bernardo sends the ball forward. Straight to Kevin's arms. The worst bit is not creating anything. Lacking creativity. Oh, please bring on De Bruyne like at half time. They don't do it now, of course, you know. But like half time sub, De Bruyne to put a spark of sorts into us. Ball in, Diaz. Never a pen. Gundo. Ake, pass back to Ortega. Akanji. Gundo. Sends the ball forward. Hans never getting that. Trent. He sends the ball forward. Salah. Screen's frozen. Oh. I've lost the game. Oh. I'm back. Here's Gundo. Haaland, Rico. Rico had a shot just wide. First shot of the game in the 39th minute. Could he have done anything else with that? Haaland taps it onto him. He maybe touch it onto Haaland. I don't think there is much else he can do with it. We've got to take him. We've got to take chances. I know Rico isn't a shooter. I know he isn't like meant to be taking the shots, meant to be on the end of those balls. But in this game, someone's got to step up, and I don't care who it is. You know, for all I could care, Ortega suddenly steps up to take a free kick and cuts in top right. You know, something like that. I don't mind who steps up as long as someone does. Someone's got to have that bit of ruthlessness in them. And if you don't believe you can be that guy, then knock it to the next guy. Oh, what was that? Kelleher sends the ball forward. Walker misses the header again. I swear every throw-in that has been like close has just gone to Liverpool. Like that one, I thought that was a City throw. Yeah, I'll be honest when I don't think it is, but I thought it was a City throw and they get given that as well. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Diaz. Ooh, Robertson couldn't quite get onto that pass. Ortega hoofs it long. Haaland and Van Dijk fighting for it. It's won by Van Dijk. Oh my gosh. Foul by Gundo. Everything. I feel like every decision has gone Liverpool's way. That was naughty from Gundogan, like, but still. I just don't feel like we're getting anything. I think Liverpool are winning. I don't see us winning. Not at the moment. Van Dijk. Gakpo, Diaz, Gundo. Come on. Poor pass by, I believe it was Trent. Here's Akanji. Gundo. Don't know what we were doing there. Salah not happy about that decision. To be fair, shoe did almost come off, and now he's having to retie the laces. Walker. Nunez. Left-hand side. Ake. Rico. Foden. Bernardo. Walker. I thought he was going to have a shot then. I would have lost it. Pass back. Diaz. Bernardo. Foden. Bernardo. Gundo. Bernardo. Walker. Bernardo. Foden. Walker. Bernardo. Keeps going. Plays it across. Nunez. Nunez on Trent. And Trent had him on toast so far this game. Ball in. Headed away. 3 minutes added on. Diaz. Ball out wide. Ake. Fine touch. Ref played advantage. Liverpool, they want it back. They're not getting it though. Oh, Diaz, high press, wins the ball. Ball through. Salah chasing it, right-hand side. Salah tries to play one in. Good block by Ake. Gakpo back on his feet after that challenge from Akanji. Yeah. I thought he would get booked for that. McAllister set to take this. 5th corner for Liverpool in this game, and this half we've had none. Takes it to Szoboszlai now. Oh, edge of the box. Trent completely skies it. Longest winless run. It's tied with a winless run he had in his first season from September to October. If he lost this one, it would be his longest winless run ever. Just going to clean my glasses. Half time, Liverpool 1, City 0. Could have been worse, is what I will say. Could have been worse, definitely. But it's not exactly good. Gakpo opened up the scoring in the 12th minute. They've had opportunities to extend it, but they haven't taken them. We have had one shot all half. So you could debate whether that means we've had the opportunity to get back into the game. Just do my halftime posts. If you're wondering why I'm not talking. Cowards. That first 15 minutes was the worst 15 minutes statistically in 21-1-1-1. What's that? What's 21-1-1? But yeah, those first 15 minutes have not been it. We've done absolutely nothing. We had one half chance taken by Rico, which he missed. We have literally done naff all else. If he doesn't bring on KDB or Savio, Pep has lost it. Something has to change. Like, come on. If we're serious about trying to win, which we should be every game, you know, that's the kind of club we are. We want to go to every single ground and win. We want to leave with 3 points. You know, that's how we should be every single match. I think we can all agree. Something's got to change at half-time. You know, whether the performance has been awful or not is not the point. The performance hasn't been awful, but it's definitely not been good. Okay, we have created absolutely nothing. The defense has kept the shape-ish. You know, we are losing, which is doing us no favors. You know, I do think the defense has been a bit better. But we are clearly lacking up the other end of the field. We are clearly lacking. You've got to make something happen. Something has to change. Even if you're not 100% sure anything will change from it, you've got to make the move. You've got to make the tough call. Walker, he's so irritating. Yeah, that first goal wasn't bright for him. You know, Gakpo is his man and he loses him. So, you know, that was a hard watch to say the least. It was like a training session for Liverpool. I realised they don't need to go intense now. Bernardo, I know, Bernardo's been a hard watch. Walker and Bernardo, I think, have been the worst players on the pitch. I think Ake's probably been man of the match. I think he's done pretty good on Salah. You know, that one tackle that he puts in while Salah makes that run, that's a brilliant tackle. You know, that's a brilliant tackle by Ake. Ake putting a good few blocks. I know Salah did get the assist, but I think other than that, I think Ake's been really good on Salah. I think what we spoke about on him locking Salah down has worked to some extent. Ortega and Ake good. Yeah, Ortega's been good when he's been called upon, you know, and he's been called upon a few times, as you know. Even if that early shot Liverpool had was offside, you know, that was a good save. You know, I'm seeing it back here. Yeah, it's really well watched. There's bodies there blocking his view, and he does brilliantly. I think Foden's had maybe one or two okay moments. Worst 20 minutes since 2011. statistically. Another record broken. Another record every game. We used to break them in good ways. Foden's supposed to be the X Factor. I've seen nothing from him. I know. I think he had one good run. He had one good run where he got into the box, he cut. I thought he was going to shoot. Instead, he passed. He's had one good moment, but it's not enough. Someone's got to take this game by the scruff of the neck. That was Foden last season. Someone's got to. I think Núñez has struggled. I think Trent's pocketed him. I think every attempt Núñez has had to do anything, I think it's just gone in, and I think it's just been working really well. I think Trent's been having a field day. Trent has probably been the best player on the pitch, in my opinion. I think the passes he's been playing have been ridiculous. City are the worst on-form team in Europe, as per Sky Sports. Doesn't surprise me. We literally haven't won since October. It's a full month without a win. You know, bear in mind, Liverpool, this hasn't been a close game. Liverpool hit the post. You know, I'm watching back Van Dijk's header here. He hit the post. I remember he had another free header, which he just headed wide. This hasn't really been a close game. It's just been... I mean, if Liverpool took their chances, it could have been 3-0 by now, you know? Something has to change, you know. We have to punish Liverpool for missing chances, but we're probably not going to. Apparently, City want Samuel Riki in January, but apparently Torino aren't willing to let their deep-lying playmaker go, which I can understand, you know. January is a difficult time for business around the shop. And when you sell a player, it means you've got to sign a player, and then you've got to try and make it work with that other team. So it's a difficult deal to make no matter which club we go to, unless we offer a lot of money. We're the best striker in the world and the worst midfielders. I just don't know why we're not playing De Bruyne. You know, I'd love to. I want to hear what is wrong, because there must be an issue. You know, there must be an issue. I'm not talking like an attitude issue. I'm talking like a fitness issue. There has to be. If the most you can give him is 20 minutes at the end of the game when the game is done, you might as well not bring him on. I want to see Doku or Savino make way this half. Either one will do. Because it is rough. It is rough. What's wrong with KDB? He hasn't started in a while. I know, he hasn't started since September. He picked up an injury. Okay, and injuries are fine, you know, they're part of football, sadly. He gets injured, but he's been on the bench a lot recently. He's been training. He's been getting minutes. I don't know why he couldn't start. I don't know why Diaz, who hasn't started since October 26th, got injured, hasn't been training for too long. He's only made one appearance on the bench before today, and he starts today. De Bruyne has been on the bench since at least Bournemouth. He was on the bench for Bournemouth. He's been on the bench since then, and he hasn't played. Hasn't started a game. I don't get it, to be honest. I just want to know if there is an issue, okay, a fitness issue, then, you know, it can't be helped. But, like, to our knowledge, there isn't one. But for me, there has to be. I'm going to go refill my water bottle. I thought it was full. It's not. I've just drank the last drop. So I'll only be like 30 seconds. Back momentarily. Enjoy some Christmas music. And I'm back. How long until the second half? Kind of just want the game to get going again. 3 minutes. Three whole minutes. I think it's raining. Maybe. I don't know, I can't really tell from here. I thought I could hear it. Five subs we can make. Jack Grealish, Doku are warming up. Cedinho as well. No De Bruyne though. Or at least they didn't show him on the camera. Which is weird. They'd probably show De Bruyne if he was there. Advert for a show. Pep's at the wheel, says Glimpse. He is. He is at the wheel. He calls the shots. And Shippy makes the right shots. So far this half, 1 yellow card for Liverpool, 3 for City, 10 shots for Liverpool, 1 for City, 4 shots on target for Liverpool, none for City. And that's it. Man, they don't show those for long. The one chance we had, Rico Lewis, 39th minute. It just went wide. Agonizingly close. What's happening? Liverpool players are back on the field now. They're having a real quick warm-up. Pep is sat in his chair. I wonder if any changes will be made. Probably not. We're not the kind of team to make too many half-time changes. If we do, it usually comes down to injury. Sometimes we do, though. We definitely do sometimes. We'll see you momentarily. Can't see any big movement from a distance on the bench. No, what's happened to Man City? It isn't just Rodri, I know. Yeah, it's not just Rodri. It's not just Rodri. And Rodri plays a part. You know, we are not the same team without Rodri. That was evident last season. But it's the energy in the midfield. You know, you look at the age of some of our midfielders, and to be fair, we've got midfielders like Rico, Foden. You know, they're quite young. Nunes as well. They're not the oldest. But then you've got Gundo and Bernardo, who are both over 30. They haven't got the speed. And when you put that midfield against Liverpool's midfield, which are all in their primes, you beat Chelsea 2-0 without Rodri and Foden starting. Yeah, I know. That's the funny thing. We did have De Bruyne, to be fair. We had Kovacic too. Kovacic would have been nice for this game. We did have a few other players. Not Cucurella. Savinho was really good that day too for his Premier League debut. Everything did kind of click kind of well. And we had a penalty, which helped us in our good start. Walker outpaced every game. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't really see too many pros starting him at the moment, because his whole thing is his pace. But if he's not quicker than everyone anymore, then I'm struggling to see the benefits to him being in the team. I hope he's gone in the summer, but I don't even know. I don't know. Selling Alvarez just as big as the Rodri ACL? No. Alvarez going isn't an issue. It's not replacing him. Yeah, Walker miles offside there. Not replacing Alvarez was the biggest issue. Rodri ACL is a huge issue, because you can't replace Rodri. There is no player in the world, I feel, that can truly fill his shoes. There are players that can do a decent job. Kovacic can do an all right job against certain teams, but no one that can truly fill his boots. Part of me just wishes that Rodri picked up his injury a bit sooner, as bad as that sounds, because it means we could have maybe signed someone a bit sooner. But those are the cards we're dealt. Having a backup striker as good as Alvarez sorts out when Haaland is on form. Alvarez is incredibly pacey. Rodri ACL is huge, but played like Kovacic. He's back and makes your midfield still decent. You are not incorrect on Alvarez. You're not incorrect. He was a pacey striker. He's good. He was good, but if you're watching last season, he played a lot of football for us last season because he kind of filled the Kevin De Bruyne role to begin. Because before Foden went into the can last season, it was Alvarez. Alvarez was the guy who started there, and he did well for a bit, but he deteriorated big time, and it became frustrating to watch him play. He had an awful first touch. He's a really good striker. He was never second fiddle though. He's too good to be second fiddle. Losing him was a blow, but not an unrecoverable one. I don't think Alvarez is irreplaceable, and that's why I think it went wrong. It's the fact that not replacing a player like Alvarez that is pacey, decent injury record, all that stuff, not replacing a player like that is an issue, because then you don't have that element anymore. Doku isn't like Alvarez, Savinho isn't, Gundogan definitely isn't. We just don't have that kind of player anymore, because he knew he was too good to be just playing behind Haaland. He knew he was. And so 75 million, with potentially going up to 95 million, and depending on add-ons, they're pretty good. Kelleher catches the ball. Rodri ACL probably more significant, but feel if you had Alvarez, you would be big defending that by Nunes there. Watch that back to my eyes off the game for a moment. Kelleher throws the ball out wide to Robertson. Yeah, great ball in. Was that a save or a shot? Was that a save or a block? Either way, yeah, it's a block by Nunes. Really good block. I mean, if you had Alvarez, would be a great replacement to Haaland on bad form. Yeah, you're not incorrect. Having Alvarez would be a good person to, rotate Haaland with. There's no doubt about that. He's a great backup striker. He probably gets into any Premier League team. But Van Dijk header just over. But I don't think the situation we're in now changes much. I think the situation we're currently in remains the same or similar. If there is a difference, it will be minuscule. That's my opinion on it anyway. I loved Alvarez, but I don't think, the last 6 games, we've conceded 17 in 6. And now we conceded 18 in 7. The biggest issues over the last 6 games have been in our defence. Akanji, good ball through to Walker. Walker ball in, easily blocked by Van Dijk. But how does Rodri fix your scoring issues or defending at the back? I'm just curious, IDK. Because Rodri can cover. Rodri can cover so much space. And you look at Rodri's goal contribution last season, he got over 20 goal contributions for us. That's brilliant for a CDM. He has goals, he has assists, and he's got brilliant ball playing, and he's the full package in a CDM position. He's so good at defending. He can take the ball off players just like that, cutting out passing lanes, tackling players. He's brilliant. His passing is his best suit, in my opinion, the best passer in the team. Over De Bruyne, I go as far as say. De Bruyne can ping a ball like no one else. No one can ping a ball like De Bruyne. But Rodri, I think, is an overall better passer. If you want someone to be assisting players, it's De Bruyne. But if you want someone to just be knocking it around the field, it's definitely Rodri for me. Goal kick. Still would have Walker, though. Probably the best passer of last season out of any player. What? You would still have Walker in your team? I would rather not have Walker and get someone different in. Because, again, Walker's best thing is his pace. But now he's just getting outrun by everyone. Any player that's been known to be quick, Walker's struggling to outpace. No, I meant I would still have Walker if Rodri wasn't injured. I don't think it makes a difference because Walker's never going to be able to fill that kind of role. I would probably just get rid of Walker and sign someone else. Because Walker isn't in the team for his passing. His ball playing is okay. He's not in the team for that. He's in the team for his pace, but even then, he's struggling with that. Good play that by City. Been a lot better this half. I know I haven't really been talking about it much, but it has been a lot better. Walker still makes big mistakes every game. You haven't, Rodri wouldn't fix that. Rodri would help you, but still reckon you concede and lose just not as often. Walker would still get outpaced. Yeah, Rodri wouldn't really be able to help him in that regard. But I think for getting countered, I think Rodri would be big in helping that not happen. And getting countered is where we concede most of our goals this season. Here's Ake. Diaz. Okay, what's just happened? Oh my lord, Salah. Awful miss. He's been put through 1-on-1. It's 2-on-1, in fact. It's a 2-on-1. Salah and another player. It's an error by Kanji. Salah and Szoboszlai running in. And Salah puts it over. Awful miss. That should be 2-0. Wolves the only team in Prem that purely play counter attack. I think you're failing to understand that doesn't mean Wolves are the only team that counter attack. You know, Tottenham, we conceded goals on the counter. Bournemouth, we conceded goals on the counter. You know, sure, Wolves are the only team that constantly do it, but other teams do counter. It's a natural thing in football. Liverpool this season have got the second most goals from counter-attacks. Savinho and Doku coming on. So Wolves' style of play is probably counter-attacking, but every team does do counter-attacking. Nunez and Gundo come off. It's been a tough game for everyone, so I'm not going to go into Doku and Savinho. They'll hopefully bring a bit of energy into this. Come on, Blues. Gomez. Trying to see what we're like doing now. Walker versus Gakpo. Goes out. Oh, here's hoping we'd be in good form by then, Glimpse. Don't write yours off, is what I'll say. Do not write yourselves off. We'll have that discussion again end of December. When is the game? Is it early January? Late January? Not that it matters too much, depending on the form. Doku skips past two players here. Plays it to Walker. When is it? Where are we? Back end of January, 25th. Well, I mean, we'll see, I guess. Oh, we're in for a very interesting February. Oh, my Lord. Arsenal 1st of Feb. Newcastle next. Then Liverpool, then Tottenham. Youch. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we're doing by January, I suppose. McAllister. Doku. Surely a foul, yeah. Good play that by Doku. Just doing very well. Doku. Rico. Foden. Oh, just about kept it. Doku. Oh, he just plays to Haaland. Haaland does get to it. Shot blocked. Foden. Doku. Doku. Oh, it's bouncing around. Come on. Chelsea struggling to beat Big Six teams is the only issue. Could be second by January, so who knows? I mean, Wednesday. Chelsea got Southampton on Wednesday. Arsenal got Man United, so Liverpool don't complete run away with it, but Man City don't go above Chelsea. Oh man, midweek we've got Forest there too. Doesn't get any easier. How are Forest doing? Have they fell away at all, or are they still very much, in and around the top area? Have a quick look. 6th, yeah, they're still there. Not top 4 anymore, but still. All right, here's Luis Diaz. Tried to take on both Bernardo and Walker. Goes out for a throw-in. Van Dijk, Gomez, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Luis Diaz, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, knocks it to Salah, Szoboszlai, booted up by Diaz. Doku, can you get it away? Nope. Szoboszlai, ball back in. Diaz heads it away. Szoboszlai, and that header will not stay in. That will go out. Let's see. What we got here? A lot of comments. My ideal score for this game is 1-1, just so Liverpool don't complete runaway. Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. Chris Wood's still on fire. If they beat Ipswich Ipswich yesterday with Chris Wood scoring. All ball forward. Haaland almost got to it. Good defending by Van Dijk. Was Maresca Pep assistant or just under 21s? I believe it was just under 21s. I think he may have had a bit of time at the assistant role, because I know Juan Melillo left for a bit, so he may have had a bit of time then, closer to Pep. I can find out. I thought it was something like that. He was assistant manager in 22-23, the treble season. He was under 23s manager in the 2020 to 21 season. He did leave to go manage Parma for a bit, but then he came back and was assistant. Then he went to Leicester. Then he went to Chelsea. He's currently at. So he was under 23s and Pep assistant. Salah ran into the box there, but he smashed it wide. Been better this half, but it's not been enough. Ortega. Everyone learns from Pep. I mean, yeah. It's true, I guess. Yeah. All ball forward by Ake. Haaland almost got to it. I'm just trying to think, Arteta. He's at Arsenal now. A Pep assistant for years. He wasn't there for too long, but he was there for a period of time. Doku. We just about beat Salah to that. Go on, Doku. Oh, he beats Trent. Couldn't quite beat Gravenberch. Enzo, of course, he's doing decent work at Leicester and now Chelsea. Throw in for City. Tackled out by Trent. Honest is a tactical genius. He has been brilliant for a debut season in the league. Doku. Ake. Doku. Bernardo. Savinio. Hope De Bruyne is getting ready to come on. His mark is coming soon. About 25 minutes left now. Akanji loses the ball. Szoboszlai. Luis Diaz. Gakpo. Trent. Salah. Trent. Ooh, what a block / save. Save. What a block / save that was. Oh my lord. Watch that back. Oh, Trent. Salah was offside here, but what a save that is. Was it a save? Or was it? It's so close. I can't tell. It's either Diaz or Ortega, bottom line. And then he gets another block in, Diaz. See, we haven't really been having those kind of blocks whilst Diaz has been out of the squad. Whilst he's put his body on the line. 7 games winless, and Bro's trying to beat Hull's record. Got to break all the records, Globes. Good and bad. Second half, 4 shots for Liverpool, 3 for City. We've been a bit better this half, I'm not going to lie. With 70% of possession to 30%. But if we can't get a goal, then it's all for nothing. Rico. Just ran into empty space there. Ball forward. Diaz. And Diaz was chasing for it, but Ortega came out and booted it away. Nunez. He's coming on. Liverpool's Nunez, of course. Derby went 9 months without a win in the Prem. That is rough. Rico. Savinio. Rico. No, Diaz. Savinio again. Foden. Kanji. Ake. Doku. Doku beats Trent. Oh, he beats him again. Ball in. Van Dijk beat Haaland to it. Doku there, though. He absolutely had Trent. Backheeled it behind him. Man City got 18 wins in a row in 2017. We got 20 in 2021. Gakpo shot at the edge of the box. Straight out Ortega. Good save. Rico. Play to Foden. Maybe? No. Diaz. Diaz. Foden. Savinio. Beats Robertson. Ball in. Van Dijk. Diaz. Akanji. Remember when I said you would go invincible? What a time. Doku. Pass back to Bernardo. Pass to Ake. Now Doku. Trent tackles him. Akanji to Ruben Diaz. And then invisible. Yeah. Blinking heck. Akanji. Nice ball over to Savinio. Come on, Savinio. Bit of magic. Bit of magic. Come on. Ball in. Gomez. Heads it away. Foden. Oh, he got pressed by Szoboszlai. Diaz passes it back to the keeper. Chelsea aren't tied to contenders. It's a one-horse race. Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? The only way City win the league is if we win all our games. Expected goals 2.46 for Liverpool and 0.23 for City. Doku skips past Trent. Oh, he played it straight into Gravenberch there. It bounces off him straight back to us. Foden. Doku. I want to see De Bruyne on this pitch in the next 3 minutes. And by minute 75, I want to know that number 17 is on the field. You know, I think that is leaving it way too late, but still. Yeah, it's not a worst it's not the worst opinion, not the worst shout. Kwanzaa and Nunez coming on for Liverpool. Come on. Flash the camera over to City's bench and show me De Bruyne getting up. It's not looking likely. The goal scorer for Liverpool comes off. Cody Gakpo. 12th minute. Might be all it takes. Chelsea defensively aren't there. Sanchez and Fofana make too many mistakes. Lucky to keep clean sheets. I remember when Fofana, he's the guy that used to be at Leicester, wasn't he? I remember when he joined the league, he was like, looked out to be like one of the next big centre backs because he had like a brilliant debut season. Following season, he got injured, like an awful injury in pre-season, which basically kept him out for the rest of the season. Then he went to Chelsea, and he's just picked up a lot of injuries, hasn't he? Foden injured for the rest of the calendar year. Reece James out for the rest of 2024. Should retire at this point, truthfully. Every time he comes back, he just gets injured again. It's a shame because that guy was looked at. I remember the Trent versus Reece James debate. Everyone would always say Trent's better at attacking, Reece James is better at defending. Some people would be like, well, Reece James has got it both. Or Trent's underrated defensively. I remember those debates. They were fun. They were fun debates. But injuries have truly wrecked Reece James. It's unfortunate. It's he's been in the game so long now. He's only 24, 25. But he just keeps getting injured. Yeah, it's a shame. How's Reece James? 24. Thought he was 50. Well, there you go. Ooh, Diaz. Oh, no, they're in. Penalty. Yeah. That was awful by I could see what we were trying to do, but we completely messed it up. I don't know why City players are trying to debate this. If there's nothing wrong with the build-up, then it is absolutely a penalty. Unless Diaz dives. Oh, his foot does get caught on his side. Does he leave his foot there? I think he might be looking for the penalty, but I don't think anything can be done. I think that's just going to get given. I see where they may be debating it. I see where where they're trying to argue it here, City. You know, I see where they're trying to come from. Maybe if I'm not on the pitch, I don't know what they're saying, but they might be saying that they were looking for the penalty. Salah's doing keepy ups whilst City players still talk about it. Doesn't look like a decision will change. It does surprise me. I mean, it was clutching at straws, to be honest, if that wasn't going to get given. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's in. It's in. What's the minutes? 77 minutes played. Oh, yeah. Saka, Jackson, or Salah. It's tough. IDK who's captain next week. Decisions. I'm not the guy to ask that. I'm awful at FPL. I don't play anymore because I'm that bad. Yeah, Salah converts it. It's very close, you know. Ortega goes the right way, but he just gets it basically as far as he can into that bottom corner. If it's any closer to Ortega, he saves it, but it was not. And De Bruyne and Grealish are about to come on as well. Eleventh goal this season, Salah. Bear in mind, Haaland got 10 goals in what was it? Haaland got 10 goals in August. So let that sink in. He's on 12 goals this Premier League season. That means in the Premier League he's had 2 goals since September. De Bruyne is on the field now, as well as Grealish. $11 wins in the first 13 is crazy. Yeah. That is very crazy form, especially for the first season. No one could have seen this good of a season coming from Arne Slot. Oh no, there's like arguments going on the field. Salah, he's talking to Bernardo. Ake and Szoboszlai and Walker are walking him away. Might go for Jackson. He does score every game. He has Southampton and Spurs, though, scored 4 goals against last season. I said Liverpool would win the league with 36 wins before the season. Trust me, bro. Yeah, players that got subbed off by were Rico Lewis and Foden. If it was me, I'd probably go Salah, because like Salah, if he doesn't score, he probably assists. You know, his numbers are insane this season. Here is Grealish pushing forward with Doku. He's got Doku on the overlap. He keeps going. Doku. Grealish again. Oh, he tries to slip it to De Bruyne. I saw the idea. Doku. Loses it. True, but Jackson does score every Prem game. Yeah, I suppose. What teams are each of them playing? Well, you said Southampton and Spurs for Chelsea, but what about Liverpool? Diaz. Gave it a hit from a while out. It's never going in. Look at my other comment. Newcastle and Everton, Salah got. Okay. Newcastle and Everton. Well, Everton's a derby. They can always be quite fierce. Is it Newcastle at Anfield or just St. James? Oh, De Bruyne has tackled Van Dijk. No way. De Bruyne. You gotta be ruthless. I can't make any excuses for anyone this game. I said before the game, if they lose the ball in a bad area, you gotta make them pay for it. De Bruyne in 1-on-1. And he doesn't score. Can't believe it. Salah coming off for Curtis Jones now. 1 goal, 1 assist for him. No, both Oasis glimpse. What about for Chelsea? Are they away? Are they both at home? Are they both away? 1 each. This club is saddening, says Frost Fury. Oh, it's hard to watch when you miss chances like that. You got to make them pay, because you score on a chance like that. You know, maybe you get a bit of momentum. You put Liverpool under it a bit. You then start pushing for something, but no, you miss. It's not like he put it wide. And it's not like I couldn't see the idea. He was trying to put it through the keeper's legs, and he almost did. You know, the keeper had to scrabble to pick it up behind him. Jackson both away, but Jackson better away from home. I don't know why. Yeah. If it was me, you go for good old reliable Salah. But then again, I don't want Salah to do well. I'll be praying that he doesn't do well the next 2 games. So, you know, I'm not too sure. De Bruyne. Doku. I think you're losing. You would be correct. Triple captain the lap. Well, even if the lap scores, Ipswich might still lose. Diaz. Robertson. Ball across. Good interception by Ake. De Bruyne. McAllister just gets ahead of him. Szoboszlai enters the box. He's slowly tiptoeing towards us. He now drifts a bit more out wide. Is that Kwanzaa? Can't tell. It is. Walker. Here's Szoboszlai in the box, drifting out wide. Kanji putting pressure on him. Good block by Ake, that. And a good save followed. Corner for Liverpool, taken by Szoboszlai, headed away. McAllister. Gravenberch. Four minutes added on. We are a minute and a half through the first one. Walker, get out, you clown. How can we comprehend this? Okay, triple captain Salah for next week. Yeah, do it, Glimpse. Because 2 games for 1 week. Ooh, shot from Robertson. Good block. I think it was by Walker. McAllister, ball through. He's miles off there. Good save anyway. But yeah, he's so clear off Nunes. Bernardo. Haaland. Ake. Doku. Oh, Bernardo in the box. Got a shot off. It's going to be a corner. Well, I say he got the shot off. It went straight into Van Dijk. De Bruyne to take this. Grealish. Doku. Corner. Grealish. De Bruyne. Ball in. Darwin Nunez heads it away. It's a good header. It's well and truly away. Grealish over to Walker. Walker, you need to be more careful. Darwin Nunez almost took that off you. Yeah, Haaland's been terrible. Yeah, I mean, he's only had 2 goals in the Premier League since August. Well, the end of August. Since the beginning of September. Doku. Ake. Full time. Liverpool 2, Man City 0. A great day for Liverpool. They go 11 points clear of City and 9 points clear on a whole. Gakpo with the first goal. Salah with the second goal. Look, in terms of performance, it was probably better than some of the ones we've had before. But the first half was abysmal. We did absolutely nothing. Second half was a bit better, but I think Liverpool had the foot off the brake a bit there. But nonetheless, the game ends 2-0. Liverpool are well and truly soaring at the top of the Premier League. A tough one to take. And yeah, Liverpool, they just outplayed us in every aspect of the field. From, goalkeeping can be debated, but from defence to attack, they absolutely dominated. And yeah, Liverpool, every right to be happy. As a manager, Arne Slot shakes hands with almost everyone. But anyway, thank you for tuning in during this difficult game. Match review, as usual, will happen soon. Big ups to you all. See you shortly, hopefully. Bye-bye.